Hey guys, welcome back to DONSLIFE and welcome to the channel. In one of my last videos, we transformed my tailgate by taking off the vinyl I had here that made it look like an AEV edition AT4X. This is not an AT4X. I kind of like it better. But we freshened up our emblem here, we put the AT4 logos back on, and we installed this from Boost Auto Parts. It's a painted tailgate bezel, they call it. It's where your handle buttons go, so it's not really a handle. We cleaned that up because I wanted to go back to stock before we put this on. This is the subject of today's video. I've checked this box off so there's no mistakes about what it is. It is a satin black, install ready tailgate applique. So it goes on this bottom portion here, and it's gonna give the tailgate a different look from all the other trucks out there. But some of you know, because I previewed this already, there are some bolts in the bottom of this box to replace these silver bolts on my super fender flares, also from Air Design. And when I installed these fender flares, many of you said I need to go with the black bolts. So we got them, and we're gonna put them on. So you'll have to let me know at the end of the video if you like the black bolts or if you like the aluminum or silver color bolts. But I guess we'll find that out together. Let's go. Well, this should be pretty simple. We just got to clean where this is going to stick. And it's kind of this bottom portion right here. I have paint protection film on here already, so keep that in mind. And it has yellowed. Remember, I had vinyl on here, but this has yellowed a bit because paint protection film over time can do that. And if you're wondering what this piece looks like, it's kind of hard to show on camera. I'll maybe get you a little bit of B-roll. It's got my fingerprints on it, but it's just going to stick on with adhesive on the back. Again, it's about character, looking different, giving it a little bit of an attitude, but it's just going to go on something like that. So should be pretty straightforward. Now before I prep the surface, just going to use a little bit of masking tape here to set up my alignment. It'd be kind of hard to mess this up because it's conformed really, really well. So I'm going to hold that tightly right there. So I'm going to tape it down and then I'll put some guides on it. So it looks like just about a quarter inch. Just about a quarter inch on this side too. Okay, the tape's in place. We'll just make some guides. And add another one just for fun. And then you can see I kind of have guides. This is just holding it up. So I think that will do. Now we're just going to peel off portions of this red backing to expose the adhesive. We're just going to take the ends and tuck them around. And we'll just tape these kind of around the edge so we can grab them easily after. Okay, that looks like all of it. Now they do provide you with a QR code to get to the instructions. I'm not following them. This is pretty straightforward. They give you this little grease pencil or paint pencil. Anyway, this pencil that I'm not using, which you could use to outline where this goes. I like the tape method. It's kind of what I'm used to. So I have an extra grease pencil. If anyone ever wants one, just hit me up. And then we have the adhesion promoter. Remember, this is paint protection film. We're not directly adhering to the clear coat, so I'm not going to use the adhesion promoter. I'm confident that the 3M adhesive on the tailgate applique is going to stick just fine to this, as well as it's not on the front of the vehicle. It's not subject to the wind here in the back. So I think we're going to be okay. I'm just going to make sure it's clean. And we kind of know all the areas where it sticks. So I already cleaned this once, I'm just doing it again. But because I like to be thorough, I'll tell you exactly how you would use this adhesion promoter. You would peel this out, you'd rip this top off. There's a little pad in there. I had a glove on because I was originally going to use this. I'd recommend wearing a glove. And then you're just going to get the areas wet where you know that the adhesive is going to stick from the tailgate applique. And then you'll see it will start to dry up and become tacky. It's now ready to promote adhesion. So that's how you would use it. There's instructions on here and safety instructions. So if anyone needs some adhesion promoter, hit me up. Okay, now we've exposed some of the adhesive so we can put this on, but also reposition it by lifting it off again. First, I'm going to take this off because that's just going to get in my way. Start in the middle. Not touching it or anything quite yet. That looks good there. That looks good there. Those lines look good. Those lines look good. I see this popped up over here. And those look good. So I'm just going to push a little bit just so it can stick in a couple spots. This looks the same. I think we're pretty close. The spacing looks the same. Okay. You can see the spacing there. You can kind of see this gap here. Lines are lining up. Gap looks the same. This looks the same. And then down here is where I was doing some comparisons. Sorry about the shadows, but I'm in a confined space. That's the best I can do. So now it's as easy as peeling and pressing. So I'm not going to press it on any harder until I get all of these off. Okay, that's all of them. Now we get to press it in. I'm just going to use a rag here. Okay, we'll peel off our tape. That's it. Okay, time for the bolts. I'm using this basic drill here. I've kind of calibrated it already just to make sure I don't over tighten these. So if I go to tighten right now, you can hear it kicks out, but it's just enough to loosen it. So like I said, it's calibrated. We are going to put the black bolts on and get all of these changed over. Now, of course, I'll clean these up a little bit and get rid of the dust before we put the new black ones on. But if you're not familiar with these fender flares, there's a little puck behind there that's just stuck to the clear coat. It's just adhesive, just like your emblems would be. And you can simply warm them up, pop them off, and you can go back to stock with no evidence of ever having fender flares installed. So although it looks like we drilled, this was a no drill install. Put a handful of these in my pocket. And if you're wondering about the old rickety ladder, I just can't bring myself to get rid of it. It was when we got our first house, and it has been with me all these years, and I still probably overuse it, but I just can't bring myself to get rid of it. Put these in my pocket. Let's get to work. Okay, one side done. I'm digging it. One quick note, if this is something you do yourself, because these are coated, I think they're powder coated, maybe paint, but either way the coating makes the fit for the bit a little bit tight. So just be careful that when you're fastening these and torquing them up, that you aren't doing it crooked, because you might slip and then gouge this and then it won't look all nice and pretty anymore. But so far, so good. We got 4 black ones left. All right, the black bolts are installed, and I do like it. We have the tailgate applique with some tape on here. That's just precautionary. I have the radiant heater here, so I just want it to bond as best as possible. It's dark outside right now, or almost dark outside, so we'll have to do the reveal tomorrow. But for now, she's just gonna sit here, and we'll wait. Well, there we go, another install done on the DONSLIFE garage. We got the hood scoop, we got the fender flares, and we got the tailgate applique around back. This is most of Air Design's kit for this truck. They do make a piece that goes under the door here, kind of like a body molding piece. I don't know if that's something I would do. And if I remember correctly, they make something for the tailgate, a bit of a lip or a wing here. I'm not sure if it would fit with my EGR roll track, but that is something to give it a little more character there. And they do have some pieces that'll go on here to make that kind of look a little more sporty. But with my Ibex bed rack by Kuat, I'm not sure if that's something we could even look at doing. Now, one thing I do know is not everybody is going to like this look. I happen to like it. I know some of you do like it and some of you don't, and that's fair. This is all subjective. It's personal taste. I do want to thank Air Design for helping make this video possible, especially getting me those black bolts. I had a lot of trouble getting them up here in Canada, but that's okay. We got it, and here we are. So if you like this video, hit that like button. Please consider subscribing because we're going to tackle this next. We're going to make it the Winter Warrior 2.0. We're going to put the ski box on it. I got some graphics I'm working on right now. It could be interesting. If anything, mildly entertaining.
Man, that's
beautiful.
Crazy.
I mean, if I had one, I wouldn't take it out for winter.
Yeah.
Just because that's just me, but no, it's beautiful.
Yeah, not many Corvettes that you'll see driven in the winter.
So on that note, thank you for watching, and we'll talk to you next time.